Last session we have talked about the heat policy, collect, and first in this session we'll talk about the unique and all. If you make the heat policy as unique, the input should be the unique in the rule that you defining. So we have here took the input, two input, one is a state, and here it should be the unique in the form of composite, and the output can be either the unique or maybe the same for the other rule. So that way you can define, if you keeping the heat policy unique in it. If you keep the heat policy unique, the output will always will get the single one uh, row in the form of output. And if you another heat policy we have any, in any is saying rule can satisfy multiple based on the input, but the output should be the same of all satisfied uh, input. Let's suppose here, this way we can define the range in camunda dmn from 1 to 2 3 to 5, and for 2 12, this we have defined. Let's be passing one input for this one, 13 to 20, 20 and 18 to 16. Here let's be taking the input age as a 19. Then this will also get satisfied, and this will also get satisfied. The both the output we can see we have a same adult and adult. So now we have policy. I'm taking two. So this is getting first get satisfied the range that we kept to the category, get the output as infant. I'm taking as J 19. So output we get adult. So this 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 one fourth and fifth get satisfied, but as for any hit policy, rule can satisfy multiple, but outputs should be returned the same of all satisfied rule. I'm changing this one. So again, we have to redeploy the rule. I'm redeploying. Rule get deployed. So now I'm hitting the same. Then this DMN will throw the exception. That's you can see here saying the hit policy any only allow multiple matching rule with equal output. So will get satisfy multiple, but output here saying should be the same of all satisfied rule. We change it, so it's throwing the exception. Again, we am reverting the changes and redeploying the rule. Application get started. So now I'm heading the rule will get the output as adult. Now we'll talk about other hit policy mean. If you keeping the mean collect mean, it what will do in the same, it will satisfy multiple rule and multiple rule based on the input, and give the minimum value as a output. The output should be the in the form of integer in case you keeping the mean. So let's suppose for this collection I'm taking here passing 3. So for this handed returning is For this rule gets satisfied, this gets satisfied. So we have a minimum value is 1000, returning this let's say bonus amount is 1000. Let's I'm changing this as max. Again, we have to redeploy application the rule. I'm redeploying application get started. Now we change the hit policy, collect max. The same we passing the input as 3, so it should be written 15. We let's be passing 4. So in 4, this all three rule are get satisfied. So returning the max value we have in that. I'm passing the 7. So again we'll get the same. We have 30,000 is max uh, value in output. So this is returning that is 1000 if you're keeping the hit policy select max. And now we done the some next we count, making this as hit policy count. Again we have to redeploy it. It started, so we make the collect count. So based on that input matching, this will be return the collect of uh, count of row, keeping here again same given. So we have a greater than 4 row get satisfied based on that input 1 2 4. So it returning the count of row all that gets satisfied. We've been changing here as 2, so maybe 1 based on row. This one gets satisfied, so we get the 1 only. And another we have hit policy rule order. The rule order will do similar like collect, but it will be return return the output in the form of rule in the rule you have defined. It's making the order. We passing the input as the uh, location code and area code. This will get satisfied, and this will get satisfied, and this. So the output will get in the order of only that we have in the rule. Rule. Change the rule. H rule order. So hitting the same, so you will get the output in the form we have keep in the rule 6723. So see here, get then this this one and this one. Now let's changing to other. Let's view if you are not passing anything, let's keep as blank. So it will throw the exception thing is b. We have a area code as integer, so integer b not type, then you will get the output area code null 2 or 1. So this gets satisfied. It's a by same order we get the output. Uh, if you make the hit policy rule order, same for the other will happen for output order. Kept at the order. This is all about the hit post policy, DMN hit policy. Next, one thing we have the camunda, how the calling the DMN that's you created. So that's getting created based on your definition key that you giving here, edge ID or detail list. This is based on this getting called, and have a definition key edge age, the same we giving in the definition name edge age and evaluate. For rule we taking edge a path edge evaluate. And camunda, this is we created one REST API. There inside we evaluating the all the rule based on input. So we'll show you. So default camunda providing type of URL definition, REST engine, and select if you executing DMN, so decision definition and slash key, and then the give you may have to provide the key name on definition key name that's you giving here ID, and next evaluate, then it will evaluate the rule. So default engine if you are using from the endpoint, this way you have to define variable, then variable inside let's we have a state code uh, variable and a state code and key. Then you have to tell to data type and value, what value you want to pass a part of this variable that's you kept here. Let's we have a state and input type integer, then you maybe have to give the data type. If you hitting directly camunda engine REST API this way. Another way that's we can do create one REST API, and in REST API will pass the key and the request body. So for this I created on endpoint, and there we taking, and this all input and name of a decision table passing to the camunda engine, and that's evaluating the rule. This is one endpoint I created here. I am passing the definition key that's we give, and variable whatever you have an input. I go inside service. So here I decision definition create the process engine, and the process engine we passing here that uh, definition key and the all the variable. If this will do automatically transform the data type and evaluate your rule and give the response, getting the response in the format that we gave. This is all about camunda DMN. In next session we will see the BPMN. We can create a BPMN, and when can we create a BPMN.